we have today a tilapia with a little bit of a tropical twist. And it comes from Anderson Seafoods, who has been known in the food industry for over 40 years for supplying restaurants with high quality seafood like what you're seeing here, light, flaky, delicious tilapia. And Richard Roman, former chef and restaurateur,
yes,
joins us to tell us all about it. Hello, hello.
Hello, great to see you.
Great to see you as
Happy
well.
holidays.
Same
Happy
to
holidays,
you.
everybody. We're super excited. You know, we just launched this last month. This is the first time we brought this in. It was in November.
But look, we've been waiting for it to come back.
I know.
So it blew out. We're excited it's back in.
Yeah, it's tilapia, which tilapia is a very white, mild, flaky fish. It's not fishy in flavor. It's also known as St. Peter's fish. People might have heard of that, you know.
Okay.
So you're coming up to the holidays where you're going to try to serve some fish. Maybe you have a 7-fish dinner. Anderson Seafood's been in business for over 40 years, supplying the finest restaurants. This is from freezer to oven to table, a center of the plate entree. It's got a coconut crust, but it's a delicate crust, just the right hint of coconut and that little bit of mango and pineapple flavor. And I'm going to tell you, the flavor is so extraordinary, you don't even need to add anything to this. You can simply take it right out of the freezer, put it into the air fryer, which is a great way to cook it, or right into your oven.
Well, you know what, let me just show you exactly what you're going to receive, and then we're going to talk about these flavors, because I need to taste.
Let's do it.
So
Please.
You're going to receive 10 fillets. So look at these generous 5.5 ounce fillets. So this is generous. It's definitely going to be a satisfying meal for you. 10 of these for just under $86. So that works out to $8.
That's unbelievable.
And 53 cents. An entree that's already been expertly prepared. All you have to do is cook this, you're ready to go. And I do want to mention, since we were waiting for it to come back, auto delivery is now available. So
perfect.
Automatically have it shipped to you every 4 months for up to a year. This is how it arrives.
So it's going to arrive frozen, individually packed. Now here's the great thing. It's top crusted. What does that mean? The bottom we left the crust off, and the reason we did that is because you can put this side down on the pan or your air fryer, and on top you have that beautiful coconut crust. About 15 to 17 minutes in the oven from frozen, or about 12 to 14 in an air fryer. And this is what you wind up with. I mean, look at the crust on this. Did you taste it?
I did.
What did you think?
I love the crust. So this had a little hint of sweet. What was that,
That's
Richard?
the pineapple and mango. And you can see, you know, coconut crust to me, it's one of those things. You got to do it just right. There's just enough coconut in this crust that it doesn't feel like you're eating an entire coconut, so you can still taste the fish. And look how it's just fork tender. I simply break into this, and you see this beautiful, flaky, white, and moist. And I mean moist. Look how delicate this fish is. And you know what? For me, I'm always trying to eat a little bit more seafood, but you know, we don't always have time. And guess what? A lot of people, they buy something like tilapia in the store and they go, what do I do with it
now? Yeah.
Now you take this out of the freezer, you have that flavor, you have that beautiful crust. It couldn't be easier, and guess what? It's Anderson Seafood. We've been doing them for a long time.
Well, I love that it's goof-proof, because I have cooked and dried out many a fish fillet at home. Look at how moist this fish is. I mean, you could see that it's wet, it's moist, so it's going to be flavorful, but also a very moist, delicious fish. And it's a generous 5.5 ounce. My dad, that's the first thing he'll always ask at a restaurant, like, how big is it?
Yeah.
How much am I going to get? These are hearty.
I know, think about that. So you have an entree ready to go, and you think about what we spend just at maybe a fast food. Now, I'm grabbing this with my hands because I just want you to see. You can see that beautiful crust, okay? And then inside, I have this flaky, and I love what you just said. Look how the fish is kind of protected by the crust. It's so white and fluffy and moist, and it's a mild fish. Tilapia is not a fish that you're going to worry about maybe your kids won't like it, because it's such a delicate flavor.
Well, I do want to let you know we're really busy on the phones. So if you can, use QVC.com, use the automated ordering, or even use the QVC app so that you can get back in on our tilapia from Anderson Seafoods, the coconut crusted, because we've been waiting for it to come back in stock. It's today on 5 easy payments with free shipping and handling. And after the big Thanksgiving feast, Richard, I will tell you, I was just like, please, I need something a little bit lighter. I don't want any more mashed potatoes and turkey. This would have been perfect.
Yeah, for me, and this is a great example of the size. We took one of the fillets and we broke it in and made
fish tacos.
3 fish tacos. So if you want to do something fun and casual for lunch, take 2 of these out and you have 2 full entrees or 6 fish tacos. I mean, this is something you can do with it. And here's the other great thing.
And that's something I usually order in a restaurant.
Yeah.
I could do that so easily when I have a fish like this to work with.
If you don't have an air fryer, throw them on a sheet pan, a cookie sheet, just like this. Look how gorgeous these came out. I put them in about a 400-degree oven, 375 to 400 for about 15 to 17 minutes till they're golden brown. do it from frozen. It stays nice and moist on the inside, and this is how easy it is to have a center of the plate entree.
So in those 15 minutes, I've whipped up 2 sides. We're good to go.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
And a complete meal. So you could see how we plated these with a little asparagus, with a little couscous. I mean, this makes. Oh, hi, Mary Beth.
Hey, Mary Beth. We're converting Mary Beth.
I have to tell you a story because you and I were together just a week or 2 ago with the potato crusted tilapia.
Correct.
Well, I ordered those.
Okay.
We made them last night for supper.
How was
I made them in my brand new air fryer oven that I bought at QVC. They were amazing.
Awesome.
And we're not big, huge fish lovers. And even my husband went back for a second piece.
Oh, I love
that's
that.
a good start.
And these pieces were big. Like, it was really filling.
It's a hearty
so,
meal,
so
right?
good. But I love coconut, too.
So have you tasted this one yet?
No, I
All right, so
haven't.
here's
Can
what
I
I want you to
try
do. I
that?
want you to taste that.
Oh, I want to.
Tell me what you think of this, because again, it's such a great versatile fish, tilapia,
Oh, that's nice.
and it's just enough, right? Not too much coconut where you don't taste the fish. I think that's a problem sometimes with the
It
coconut.
reminds me of coconut shrimp.
Yes.
But, you know, and who doesn't love that?
That's right.
I will tell you, these tilapia are so good.
Thank you so
and
much.
it's not like super thin or super, you know, dry or falling apart.
No.
Those
No,
were
it's-
excellent last night.
Yeah.
My husband said, when can we make some more?
Oh, that's always good. Well, this is a nice way if you have the potato encrusted.
Yeah.
You know, this one has a little taste of the tropics with the pineapple, the mango, the coconut. I love just how moist this fish is. So I don't have to now laden it with a whole bunch of sauces
No,
or whatnot.
not at all.
It's perfect as is. M66012. We do have an auto delivery where, like Mary Beth was saying, her husband said, when can we have more? It just comes automatically every 4 months. You'll get 10 fillets. They're 5.5 ounces. And the prep couldn't be easier. If you have an air fryer,
Yeah,
it's
literally.
super easy.
Again, you take this right out of the freezer. Don't have to thaw it out. If you have an air fryer, whether you have a traditional air fryer or one of those great air fryer ovens that were just the TSV last week, put it in there for about 12 to 14 minutes until it's golden brown, and it's just a delicious way to serve fish to your family without any work.
So only 900 remain.
Oh, no.
They just arrived back in stock, so it's already
I'm taking a
limited
bite.
to begin with. Yeah, and this is a great way to round out our 7 fishes or our seafood buffet, because this is the show.
That's it.
We're still talking crab cakes. We're still talking lobster tail. Richard, thank you for stopping
So
through.
good.
Happy holidays
Hey,
if I don't
holidays.
see you.
Happy holidays to everybody else.
So still to come, maybe you do need to get that Christmas meal together. We have from Smithfield Hams.